Welcome back. Tragedy unfolds in Gaza as Israeli attacks continue. 126 Palestinians killed on 96th day of war. In a grim update from Gaza, the health ministry reports that 126 Palestinians have lost their lives in the relentless Israeli attacks on Tuesday, marking the 95th day of the ongoing conflict. As tensions escalate, the toll on civilians becomes increasingly devastating. Amid the chaos, Israel asserts a significant strike, claiming the elimination of the commander of Hezbollah's southern drone unit. However, Hezbollah vehemently denies that the deceased was their unit's commander, adding a layer of confusion to an already complex situation. Earlier today, 3 members of Hezbollah were tragically killed in a separate strike, intensifying the toll on the militant group. International concerns heighten as U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken directly addresses Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, urging caution to prevent further civilian harm in Gaza. The plea underscores the global alarm over the humanitarian crisis unfolding in the region. UN pleads for ceasefire in Gaza, calling it a matter of life and death while U.S. maintains opposition. Amid escalating violence, the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees issues a desperate plea, declaring that a ceasefire in Gaza is a matter of life and death. The urgency of the situation is underscored as the United States reaffirms its opposition to a ceasefire, adding a layer of complexity to international efforts to quell the crisis. In the midst of the ongoing conflict, Israel claims a significant victory by asserting the killing of the commander of Hezbollah's southern drone unit. However, Hezbollah contradicts the claim, acknowledging the death of 4 members in Tuesday's attacks, but denying that the commander was among them. This conflicting information adds uncertainty to an already tense and fluid situation. Israeli attacks intensify in central and southern Gaza, with reports of Palestinian casualties in al-Zawayda, al-Maghazi, and Deir el-Balah, according to the Wafa news agency. The geographic spread of the attacks raises concerns about the widespread impact on civilian populations. Tragically, the human toll continues to rise, with at least 23,210 people killed and over 59,100 wounded in Israeli attacks on Gaza since October 7. The revised death toll in Israel from the October 7 attack stands at 1,139, highlighting the devastating consequences of the prolonged conflict. The international community remains on edge, with hopes for a ceasefire diminishing amid the escalating crisis. Major aerial confrontation over Red Sea, U.S. and UK jets intercept 18 Houthi drones and missile threats. In a significant military engagement, the U.S. Military Central Command reports that U.S. and UK jets have successfully intercepted and shot down 18 Houthi aerial drones, 2 anti-ship cruise missiles, and 1 anti-ship ballistic missile over the Red Sea. The operation highlights the ongoing tensions in the region and the international effort to counter threats to maritime security. International support grows for genocide case against Israel. The global response to the genocide case filed against Israel by South Africa at the International Court of Justice, ICJ, sees 3 more countries joining the ranks of supporters. The Maldives, Namibia, and Pakistan expressed their solidarity with the case, further shaping the diplomatic landscape around the contentious issue. Israeli bulldozers wreak havoc in Jenin amid widespread West Bank raids. Disturbing footage captures Israeli bulldozers demolishing streets and infrastructure in the city of Jenin as widespread raids persist across the occupied West Bank. The footage raises concerns about the impact on Palestinian communities and the potential violation of international law in the occupied territories. Lebanon faces mass displacement amid southern conflict. The UN Secretary-General's spokesperson reveals a dire situation in Lebanon, with at least 76,000 people displaced due to fighting from the south. The unfolding crisis exacerbates the humanitarian challenges in the region and underscores the need for urgent international intervention to address the growing displacement crisis. Miraculous births amidst Gaza bombardments. And a glimmer of hope amidst the chaos, 2 babies are safely delivered at the Palestinian Red Crescent Society's medical facility in Jabalia, an area of Gaza subjected to some of the heaviest Israeli bombardments. The resilience of life persists even in the face of adversity, offering a poignant contrast to the broader humanitarian crisis in the region.